Hi there, welcome to UTV Guna. I got Chris with me. Hey bro, how are you?
What's up? Good to be back.
Yeah bro, great to have you back on. So last time I spoke to you was after our Europa League game against Sporting Lisbon, where we unfortunately lost some penalties.
Yeah.
I remember you weren't too bothered about that. You were like, we've got bigger fish to fry and we're going to bounce straight back, which we did against Crystal Palace. We're now going into the last 10 games, 8 points clear. It's a great feeling. Just wanted to ask you your thoughts on what you think has been the key for us to get to this position so far.
I think it's got to be the mentality, right? If I'm going to boil it down to one thing, one word at least, it's mentality. These guys play football now. They're not worrying about anything else when they play. They don't lose their heads. Last season, when we lost a game, we never lost a game. We lost 2, 3 games, whatever. Now we lose a game, we bounce back. And it hardly ever even happens. So for me, it's the mentality of the guys. We brought in some winners, proven winners in the summer, right? Zinchenko, Gabriel Jesus, guys that have won already, but they're still hungry for more. Perfect signings, man. It's just really brought the team together. The guys that have gone, probably bringing down the atmosphere a little bit. These guys have lifted it all up. It's a young team that's hungry. They want to win. They want to write their names on that stadium behind us. You know, when they redo that in another 15, 20 years, they want their names and faces on it. You know? So, yeah, there's a hunger, there's a strong, mental grit to these guys. Yeah, that's what it is for me. That's what's the difference between this season and previous seasons.
Yeah, for sure. It's been amazing. We've got to give big praise to Mikel Arteta for this. He's really improved the team so much this season.
Always believed in him, unlike some people.
Okay, I mean, just looking ahead now. So, as I say to you, great lead now, 10 games to go. It's about taking it game by game, but because we're at this stage now, we've had this little international break, we get to have a little look at what's coming up. 10 games, 30 points. We know that even if City won every game, we just need 26 points to seal the league. But in your opinion, how many points do you think we're going to need? Looking at their situation, our situation with them, we know that they really want the Champions League. They got this big game coming up against Bayern Munich, 2 legs of that. They're still in the FA Cup, so they got that fixture congestion. How many points do you think we're going to need to seal the league?
They'll drop points, definitely. They're not going to suddenly just be like, okay, we're winning everything now from the end to the end of the season, especially if they've got other things to do as well, not just the league. They're in Europe, so I'll say 21 points. If we can get 21 points out of these last 10 games, that should do it. That should do it. If that doesn't do it, I'll be surprised. But yeah, I think 21 points at minimum, that'll do it for us.
Okay, so looking at this weekend's games then, let's talk about our game against Leeds. Difficult game. I remember their game we had at their ground. That was a real hard second half for us. You're talking about showing that grit and that mentality. We really showed it in that game because we weren't playing that well in that second half. They played really well. We had a little bit of luck go our way, but we fought really well, held on to our 1-0 lead, won the game, got the 3 points. They're in a relegation battle, so they're going to come here and make it a battle. What's your thoughts on this one?
Yeah, it's going to be a tough game. I think it's important to put it to bed as early as possible. Go out there, do what we've done most of the season. You know, come out, fly in, grab a goal while we're on top, sort of shock them, make them have to come at us a bit, and then hit them again. Once we're 2-0 up, there's no coming back for them from that. That's both, you know, I'm dreaming maybe a little bit, but that's perfect for me, that situation.
Okay, looking at the lineup, would you look to bring Gabriel Jesus back in now?
I don't know. I'd maybe still take it a little easy with him because he hasn't got those minutes in his legs yet. Still needs maybe a little bit of match sharpness. So, but if he can get 45, 60 minutes, I'll be happy with that. Whether he's starting, playing the first half, or if he's coming on, playing the second half, I'm not sure. But it's good to have him back. It's so good that we've got an option and we're not like, oh, Gabriel Jesus is back, throw him in. Like a couple of seasons ago with Thomas Partey, every time he got injured, throw him back in, he gets injured again. Like, you know, we've got the luxury to like, just chill, okay, we can play Trossard, we can play Eddie, we're only going to do a job. So it's nice to have that luxury. And Leeds are going to be tough, but I think we can cope with pretty much whatever 11 we put out there. That's the sort of game we have to win, right? So I'm not too worried about that sort of thing. Gabby, I just want to see him get some minutes. I don't need to see him play the whole 90. We can take it easy with him. Yeah, I'm just gassed. Honestly, I'm gassed for the rest of this season.
It's exciting times. So, big weekend. Before we play, Man City have got a big game against Liverpool. Liverpool are still fighting for the Champions League places, hoping they can go there and do us a favour. What's your thoughts on that one?
It's going to be tough for City. Liverpool, you never know what Liverpool's going to show up, right? It could be the Liverpool we've seen for half of the season. It could be the Liverpool that smacked United 7-0. I'd rather that Liverpool, please, guys. But, it's not going to be easy for City, I'm sure, whatever, because that's a bit of a grudge match now, especially not just because it's Liverpool and Manchester. The way those two teams have been going at it the last few years in the Championship, yeah, come on. That's going to be a tough game. I think Haaland might be out. Fingers crossed on that one. Not nice to wish ill on someone, but, the guy's a Terminator. He'll be fine. Yeah, they can drop points, and I'd take that. I'd be happy, even if it's just a draw. Go into this game with 7 points, come out of the Leeds game 10 points clear. Come on.
So correct score predictions first for our game.
3-1.
Okay, and for the Man City Liverpool game,
2-2 draw.
Okay, that'll be great. Let's hope so, bro. I look forward to catching up with you soon. That title running's here now. We're close to that finishing line. Looking forward to hopefully, after such a long wait, lifting the Premier League title again. Thanks for your time, bro.
You're welcome. Come on, Arsenal.
That's all from us. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please remember to subscribe, like, and share.